malting industries has been specially produced and packaged for the benefits of the family. Made from locally sourced sorghum, Agrovita is filling. It is nourishing, just as it is a delight. Oh yes, Agrovita staple milk is rich in magnesium and other essential vitamins and minerals. It is smooth, easy to prepare, and you can enjoy it with any soup of your choice. Egusi, ogbono, edinkaikon, atama. Mouth-watering delicacy. You can also use Sona Agrovita to bake bread, cake, and other confectionaries. Enjoy Sona Agrovita with your family. Sona Agrovita, quality products from Sona Malting Limited. Sona Agrovita, the healthy family's choice.
Giant Strides, a weekly production of the Ogun State Ministry of Information and Strategy, designed to showcase the activities of the government with regards to various developmental projects and programs, comes on your screen every Tuesday by 7:30 p.m. Giant Strides on NTA Abeokuta, Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Join us.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of the broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and write to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that your complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
Gbẹdẹmukẹ ètò yìí ó gbẹdẹmukẹ ètò ní gbẹdẹmukẹ ètò tí ó máa ń wá sí ojú amóhùnmáwòrán yín láti iléeṣẹ́ NTA 12 Abeokuta.
Ǹjẹ́ o fẹ́ kí ayé mọ̀ nípa ayẹyẹ rẹ? Gbẹdẹmukẹ ní ètò ní gbẹdẹmukẹ lórí ìkànnì 12 NTA Abeokuta Channel 12 Star Times Channel 103 ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Àlàmísì ní dédé agogo 7:30 àṣálẹ́. Irú ayẹyẹ wo ni tìrẹ? Ìṣílé, òkú àgbà, oyè jíjẹ, ọjọ́ ìbí, ìgbéyàwó àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ kàn sí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí láti ṣe àfihàn ayẹyẹ tiyín 08039245199. Gbẹdẹmukẹ ní ètò ní gbẹdẹmukẹ.
On the news tonight, lead poisoning ravages Ogijo community. President Tinubu nominates new Minister of Defense, plus federal government approves large-scale promotion. Hello, good evening, and thanks for joining us on Channel 12 News tonight. My name is Darisit Adedoku. Residents of Ogijo community in Shagamu local government area of Ogun State are crying out for help as lead poisoning ravages their lives. They want government and regulatory agencies in charge of manufacturing companies to enforce the operations of the companies according to international best practices and prevent the release of harmful waste into the environment. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has nominated General Christopher Gwabin Musa as the new Minister of Defense. In a letter to the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, President Tinubu conveyed General Musa's nomination as the successor to Alhaji Mohammed Badaru Abubakar, who resigned on Monday, 1st December 2025. In a statement by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onosoya, General Musa, in a distinguished soldier who served as Chief of Defense Staff from 2023 until October 2025 and won the Colin Powell Award for soldiering in 2012. Born in 1967, General Musa had his primary and secondary education in Sokoto State and attended the College of Advanced Studies, Zaria. He graduated in 1986 and enrolled at the Nigerian Defense Academy the same year, bagged a Bachelor of Science degree in 1991 and was commissioned into the Nigerian Army as a second lieutenant same year. He was appointed General Staff Officer 1 Training and Operations at 81 Division, Commanding Officer 73 Battalion, Assistant Director Operational Requirements Department of Army Policy and Plans, and Infantry Representatives and Member Training Team, Nigerian Army Armor Corps Headquarters. He served as Deputy Chief of Staff Training Operations, Headquarters Infantry Center and Corps Commander, Sector 3, Operation Lafia Dole, and Commander Sector 3, Multinational Joint Task Force in the Lake Chad region. General Musa was appointed Theater Commander, Operation Hadinkai, in 2021 and later became Commander of the Nigerian Army Infantry Corps before being appointed Chief of Defense Staff by President Tinubu in 2023. The Senate is proposing the adoption of 112 as uniform number to call or text in Nigeria to report emergencies. Sponsor of the bill, Senator Abdulaziz Yaradua, in the lead debate said currently multiple emergency numbers are in use as emergency lines by various agencies of government. This practice, he added, has been identified as an impediment to getting accelerated emergency response during emergency situations. 112, he says, is easier to learn, remember, and dial. Meanwhile, President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, and Chairman of the Selection Committee has reconstituted leadership of 4 standing committees of the Senate, which include Committee on National Security and Intelligence, Committee on Air Force, Committee on National Planning, and Committee on Livestock. And talking security matters, the wave of insecurity sweeping across the nation has crept into a hitherto peaceful Kwara state as bandits now terrorize communities and kidnap residents, leaving many people struggling to reclaim a sense of safety. Shola Wahid reports that while the tranquility in the state has been disrupted by the persistent attacks, government efforts at tackling the security challenges are yielding results. We'll bring you details of that report in our subsequent bulletin. And moving on, 24,200 personnel across the paramilitary agencies under the Ministry of Interior have been promoted. The promotion follows the meeting of the Civil Defense, Correctional, Fire and Immigration Service Board, chaired by the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo. Briefing after the meeting, Secretary of the Board, Major General Abdulmalik Jibrin, retired, said all officers who sat for and passed the promotion examination were elevated. He described it as a morale booster at a time the nation continues to confront complex security challenges. The board says the exercise is part of ongoing efforts to strengthen professionalism, reward diligence, and enhance service delivery across the 4 paramilitary agencies. And Channel 12 News continues after this time out. Please stay with us.
What we're basically doing today is to search for the tastiest biscuits ever on the playground. Are you guys ready? Yeah! The search starts in 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Sona biscuits are rich in flavor, nourishment, and excitement. Grab a bite today.
At Sona Plastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Sona Plastics Limited. We're just a phone call away. Contact us through 080-2783-5332. You can reach us. Let us treat you like a king.
Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned. Nigerian journalists have been described as the nation's primary defense against authoritarian rule as the federal government assures the press freedom remains a non-negotiable pillar of the Tinubu administration. The Vice President Kasim Shettima stated this at the 2025 conference and annual general meeting of the International Press Institute of Nigeria in Abuja, themed Addressing Media Recession and Safeguarding Democratic Accountability in Nigeria. And talking politics, the governor Ademola Adeleke of Osun State has resigned his membership of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. A release by his spokesperson, Malam Olawale Rashid, says the resignation became necessary due to the current crisis within the national leadership of the PDP. The statement clarified that the governor resigned his membership of PDP since November 4th, 2025, through a letter personally signed by him addressed to PDP Ward Chairman in Ward 2, Shagba Agbogunde in Eden North Local Government of Osun State. The governor thanked PDP for the opportunities given to him for his elections as a senator representing Ogun West and as governor of Osun State. An alumnus and B.Tech management graduate of Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, LAUTECH, Ogbomoso, Dr. Kolade Adepoju says mentoring Nigerian youth is becoming agents of change in their respective communities through fresh ideas, innovations, and entrepreneurial skills. And this will bring socio-economic turnaround to Nigeria. He said that these while addressing students of Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Ogbomoso, at the Leadership Mentoring Talk for Tomorrow's Leaders. And talking business, the Nigerian investors get full capital gains tax relief on reinvented shares as Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission targets 10 billion from oil licensing bid round. Let's join Olamide Daramola for more on the Business News segment.
Investors in Nigerian equities will not be subject to capital gains tax on any share gain accumulated before December 31, 2025. Additionally, those who reinvest sales proceeds into Nigerian companies within 12 months will also be fully exempt from the tax. This reform ensures fairness by resetting the cost base to the December 31, 2025 closing price to prevent taxation on historical gains. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission says it is expecting to rake in $10 billion from the 2025 licensing bid round. The Commission's Chief Executive Officer, Engineer Gbenga Komolafe, broke the news during the 2025 licensing round portal launch in Abuja. The bid exercise, which will last for 6 months, is built to increase the country's crude oil production to 2 billion barrels over the next 10 years when the blocks are fully operational. And lastly tonight, the exchange rate between the United States dollars and the Nigerian naira showed continued stability across both the official and parallel market on Tuesday, December 2, 2025. Data from the Nigerian foreign exchange market indicate that the local currency is trading close to 1,448 per dollar mark, maintaining a narrow gap with the parallel market rate. Over to you, Idaresi Adedokun.
Thank you, Olamide. And that report wraps up Channel 12 News for tonight. Thank you for watching. Good evening.
You dey mind am? Me when I leave my house for Lagos, come go celebrate with her for Dallas. I reach there now, they take me make yeye. They go put me for one yeye corner. Hey, me, I'm a boy. All for no cake globe trotter. Hey, even self the pilot they announced say I dey for the flight now. And you know say one of them say come meet me. Tell me say make her come follow them sit down for cockpit. Make we fly the plane together. Sure. This na the third time today when Glo don serve me. Oh. So you want make me come up for line now? Make you for run go buy your Glo Talk Master. Eh?
Free Glo Talk Master. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free. Plus 15 megabytes of data. Free. Dial *606#. 2,000 naira for new customers. 1,000 naira for voice. Plus 1,000 naira for data.
Sona Martins Limited presents glucose syrup. Glucose syrup extracted from locally sourced sorghum and corn into a liquefied sugar of natural origin. Sona Martins glucose syrup is gluten-free and tastes yummy. That's why it is the most sought after glucose syrup by commercial food production companies as a sweetener, thickener, and moisture-retaining agent. As it doesn't crystallize, it is used in production of candy, beer, fondant, and certain canned food, and pre-made baked goods like biscuit and cookies. Sona Martins glucose syrup is made by Sona Martins Limited. Sona Martins glucose syrup, king in liquefied sugar.